We welcome you to Championship Week here on 2KU. Today we have our first of the 2023 2KU Conference Championships coming to you from the Southern Conference. As you see on the bottom screen there, the Old Dominion Monarchs, for the first time and in their first season as SoCon members, will be taking on the number 25 Appalachian State Mountaineers, who are in their final year in SoCon membership. The 2023 Southern Conference Championship from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Type A Joy 101 here for another episode and another game. A bit of rain here from Nashville. This is where the game has been played since we started playing Conference Championship. New ticker for the championship weeks.
And down he goes at the 31-yard line.
I had to stand in since we are going to be using NCAA 14 for this one.
The team out on the field for the first drive.
The Old Dominion Monarchs have had a tumultuous tenure in their FBS history. They joined FBS football 10 years ago. In 2013, they were an independent until 2022 when they joined the Sun Belt for one season.
That one's going to hit the ground
before moving here.
From their own 36-yard line, it's third down.
This is 3rd and 4.
Now he tries
Now
to
quarterback keeper. There's a first down as he slides.
Sometimes the defense does everything right, and they still lose. That time they had tight coverage, which left no options other than for the quarterback to take off.
The Old Dominion Monarchs, for the first time in school history, have a 10-win season. They started their first season of football back in 2009. Surveying, going to go over the field again. First down.
He goes at the 23-yard line. First down. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
So here we are for another first down. Old Dominion working their way down the field against a very tough Appalachian State squad.
Never want to see a kid down on the
and
field
there's an injury.
Not sure what happened, but
the wide receiver.
It's nothing serious. We got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 15. They come out in an empty backfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. They hand it off to the running back two the 5, all the way down to the 2.
Right around the 2-yard line.
Nothing tentative on that run.
We have 2 games for you tonight, 2 more tomorrow on Friday night. Here's 1st and goal. Gonna throw it on the left side. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The first score goes to the Monarchs.
For the confidence of your offense to score when you get that close.
Kick is on the way and good.
So that's an 8-play.
We really have a tale of 2 teams here.
Results in a touchdown. Everyone's all lined up.
Old Dominion's wide receiver out 2 quarters with a
good news.
bruised
We saw him go to
knee.
the locker room a little bit earlier with that injury, but apparently he's all right. It looks like he's going to get back in the action here. What a collision!
23-yard return. In Southern Miss, our stand-in.
So here comes the offense taking the field.
So Miss
for the
stand-in
first
for
time
the
today.
Appalachian State Mountaineers, who creeped onto the top 25 this week. They were here earlier in the season. Yeah, their one-loss lead to James Madison.
And he's tackled at the 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Got a man complete.
Man in coverage, 7-yard reception.
The slant
And a
is
first
so
down.
hard to defend when the pass is right on the money. But at least the defense was there to keep
We
it
really
from turning
have,
into a bigger play.
as I mentioned, a tale of 2 teams on our hand here.
Fires out to his receiver. And he is drilled.
Another
at the
first
46.
down. One side of the field. One side of the field, you have Old Dominion playing in their first conference championship game in their first season. In the SoCon, there's a sack.
He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
Old Dominion
From their
started
own
the season 10-0.
46-yard line.
They lost 2 of their
Second
last
down.
3 to William & Mary and Charlotte.
Gets
As
it
App
in
State's
space.
only loss was to
Around the
Old Dominion,
42-yard
or was
line.
to James Madison. Find the man open.
Nearly
Almost interception. Almost
These guys
intercepted.
were
It's
ready for the
incomplete, and that's
pass
going to bring up a
and
4th
played
down.
well to come up with the deflection.
And they'll punt it. Comparing these two teams, Appalachian
Aim this one to
State,
the sideline, try to kick it out of bounds.
our Old Dominion's in their first conference championship. Old Dominion is in their 7th appearance. They've won 3 of
And it goes
6.
into
They
the end
appeared in
zone,
6
down
straight
for a touchback.
from the conception in 2016
Quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led
to
a great drive last time out.
2021. They have 14 SoCon titles all time, the most in the conference's history. A 19-yard reception for Old Dominion gets a first down.
Catches it, and he's immediately tackled behind the line. From their own 37-yard line.
So this is second and
down.
12.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Gonna get pressured. He throws it. Almost intercepted. He would have had an easy
Never
pick
know what'll happen when the ball ricochets like that.
and potentially a
Good
pick
effort by
6
the
on there.
defense.
Here's 3rd and 12. They appear in the ring. Oh, there's a bomb up there. Intercepted.
He's tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Take it right back, App
Just
State.
can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback
It looked like he was gonna
has
drop
passes
it, but the
he wishes he
other
could have back.
defender
However, hey,
kept it
a
in his
pick is a
hands.
pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
On first down, they hand it off.
Gains his way
To the 50.
midfield. And he's taken down at the 41-yard
Another
line.
9-yard run.
He's at the
There's a
30.
keeper
He's knocked
all
out
the
of
way
bounds
inside the
at 21-yard
25.
line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
He's gonna throw it up there.
Just throws this one
Incomplete.
away. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21.
Old Dominion hovered around the top 25.
Slings it out there.
It's not likely
incomplete.
they'll end up
Defense
ranked as the leader
really
here,
missed
but
a golden
potentially
opportunity there.
That's what separates
they
a
may
good
end the
player
season
from a
in
great
the
player.
top
When you have a
25
chance
if
like
they win
that, you
tonight
need
and
to
win
take
whatever their
advantage
bowl
of it.
game will be. They reveal the bowl games on December 10th. After the Army-Navy
Throws
game,
right
he's above
away.
the end zone.
Fires
Touchdown!
quickly, and he's got his
Appalachian
receivers
State.
with a touchdown.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
The
Big
coverage just couldn't
bomb.
keep up with him there.
And that's going to put Appalachian State
Will be tied with the extra
tied
point.
with this PAT.
And he tacks on
And
the
it's
extra
through.
point. So that's a 6-play, 57-yard drive, and they've come away with a touchdown.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
He got hit hard.
Here's the 25-yard return. Now, remember, stay tuned later tonight. We have another game coming up after this one from San Antonio, Texas, indoors and not as rainy as we have it here.
He just needs to focus on
Southland Championship making its debut in San Antonio as Sam Houston and Stephen F. Austin play their final games together as Southland members.
The poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
5 wide.
And it's crazy to think as well, this is the last Appalachian State game as a SoCon member as well. Oh, there's a wide open first down.
At the 42. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5 wide.
We have a very action-packed Friday night doubleheader. Keep your eyes peeled for as well.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 29.
As in the Conference USA Championship, undefeated UCF gets put to the test in a rematch against number 24 SMU.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
And we cap the night in the Pac-10 championship as Washington State tries to win their first conference championship since 1997 against a national championship ambitious Oregon squad.
From the 29-yard line, it's second down.
That is lobbed incomplete. On 3rd and 10, a screen play. Ooh, he takes a shot. And on 4th and 7 in App State territory, they're going to go for it. A field goal would have given them the lead, but they're getting risky. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Touchdown! Old Dominion.
And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is
lob over the head, and there's the touchdown.
And great speed by the receiver.
They rolled the dice and went for it on 4th, and I'm sure they're happy with the result. And he hits the PAT.
Up and good.
So that's a 7-play, 77-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
I think the big thing there, Brad, is that
we're scrolling over the scores from yesterday, or last week rather.
Obviously, you can move the ball down the field.
So our score, 14-7.
We'll be updating those
It's fielded at the 2.
when we actually have scores to give.
At the 28-yard line. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
On 1st and 10, finds a man open. Inside the 45. Some good work there. Appalachian State. May as well introduce the quarterbacks while we're here. Also, if you get some stat lines for these teams.
Throws it out and it falls incomplete.
Brad, this is a good job by this defense of getting after the quarterback. And until this offense finds a way to slow
Appalachian
down that
State.
pressure,
Chad Daniels, a junior.
I continue to dial up the blitz.
He's been on the roster since 2021. He started his first games last season, though.
Around the 40-yard line.
Intermittently. This is his first full-time season as the starter. Daniels with time. He's going to heave it. Finds a man open. Inside the 5. First down. It's the tight end.
It's just a great call by the coordinator there, going to the air on first down.
App State was ranked this season twice. This is their second time. They were ranked as high as 21 in Week 8. After their loss, it's going to be short.
At the 1-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Option play. He's going to keep it and be brought down for a loss.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
Here it is, folks. 3rd and goal from the 2.
On 3rd and goal, what amounts essentially to a 2-point conversion. They hit it off to the running back. He's in. Touchdown. Appalachian State scores again.
It takes a lot of strength to run it when you're heading into a massive pile of bodies. Good job of holding on to it and getting it across the goal line.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Southern Miss ready to kick this one off. Fielded at the 4. At the 30.
That's a good return.
And he's taken down at the 31.
For the cornerback for Old Dominion.
We're getting a chance to see so many touchdowns. I just wonder if this offense could continue the flow that we've seen from the previous 3 series.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. They come out on an empty backfield.
On 1st and 10, he'll step back. That's Ronnie Reed, the
the
starting quarterback for Old Dominion. He's a true senior.
Number 28 on the tackle at the 33-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
On a screen play, he's got some blockage, but he only gets to midfield.
Number 28.
Setting up a 2nd and 3.
50-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Fires it out to the tight end, and he's got
Just
the
in for the
first.
first.
Number 37 with the tackle at the 35-yard line.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Gets out to around the 35.
Good run.
We've played one.
And in the first
Right
quarter,
now
tied at
14.
14. One of our highest scoring first halves. Definitely a polar opposite to last season's conference championship. I'm glad we're using NCAA 14 this season instead of NCAA 08. I was not a fan of how the games turned out there, quality-wise and quality of play-wise.
At the 25.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Quick pass. And he's tackled around the 11-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 14.
Let's take a look at the SoCon. It's going to change pretty drastically next season. App State, Georgia Southern are gone. In their place will come Davidson and Wofford from the
2nd and 10.
FCS.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Both teams who are non-football members of the SoCon and spent all their time
And they get nice
bouncing
yardage
around
on
the
that run.
FCS. It's a 3rd and 4 now for Old Dominion at the 5.
Now he's scrambling.
He's going to scramble it himself. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Touchdown.
Appalachian State, as Danny mentioned,
No one could
will be competing for a
clears on
BCS spot if they win
You've
here.
got to like it when your leader
They would
takes
need
things
help
into his own hands,
from other
especially down
teams,
inside
of course.
the 10.
And that BCS race is getting heated. New Mexico State looking likely
And
to
he
be
adds the
the
extra
next
point.
team in.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much.
James Madison and Old Dominion by a comfortable amount, looking to be the favorites in the future SoCon.
Makes it out to about the 39.
2024 odds to win it. Go James Madison first, followed by Old Dominion, Richmond, William & Mary, and Washington and Lee.
Fires to his receiver, first down.
Makes the reception. Gain of 16 yards.
take a look at the schedule for the for the SoCon or for this season and the conference standings. For the best teams in the conference, it was pretty impressive. In the North Division, affectionately nicknamed the Virginia Division, Old Dominion had 10 wins. James Madison and William & Mary each had 9. Washington and Lee finished 6-6. Richmond finishing 3-9, and VMI finished 2-10. App State, of course, went 11-1, followed by a 7-5 Georgia Southern, a 6-6 Furman, and 3-9 teams in the Citadel, Chattanooga, and Western Carolina. There's a bomb up there for the first down.
Calls it in as he's pushed out of bounds.
On first and goal in the end zone, touchdown, Appalachian State.
Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
The extra point to tie
SoCon's
this
bowl
game up.
berths.
And he converts the extra point.
Going through it in order.
Southern Miss is ready to kick it away.
The third place team in the SoCon will end up with the Cure Bowl.
He'll return it from the 3. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 24-yard line.
On our opening December 16th. SoCon doesn't play again until December 19th.
Closer to halftime. I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays.
With the SoCon champion playing in the Camellia Bowl against the team from the Sun Belt.
Got his man. Can't
The
tack on any
SoCon
yardage.
number 2. Whoever loses this game will be going to the Boca Raton Bowl in Boca, Florida on December 21st. SoCon's number 5 going to the Myrtle Beach Bowl in Conway.
Steps out of bounds.
Potentially
at the
to
34.
change as they'll likely swap that berth with somebody else. Seeing as Coastal, the host city, or the host team, is not in the conference anymore. They left last year. SoCon's number 6 plays on the 27th.
Makes it out to about the 43.
He's on the 27th in the Miami Beach Bowl against the Conference USA team.
That's a great tackle at the 49-yard line.
First down.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
SoCon doesn't have another bowl berth again until
steps
the
out at the 46.
games.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
SoCon's number 4
Empty
plays
backfield,
Papa
quarterback
John's.
in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
It's January 7th. There's Old Dominion on 2nd and 7. He's gonna bomb it. Is intercepted. And then on the sideline, he's with the 30. He gets to the 34-yard line.
Personal foul.
He's flagged though.
Face mask. Defense.
There's a flag
That
on
penalty will
Old
move him
Dominion.
back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
For
That'll
their
be
own
some free yardage.
47-yard line. It's 1st down.
Plenty of time. Rockets it.
Quick throw.
Chad Daniels, he's got a wide open man. He's still going inside the 10 to about the
Around the
6-yard
6-yard
line.
line.
Number 43 makes the tackle at the 6-yard line.
That's a first down.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Now, it's been no secret that the SoCon has been in a bit of a troubling time. Appalachian State and Georgia Southern were by far their best members, but
It's almost
intercepted
picked
there.
off.
The defense always likes
By
to
far
see
their
a
best
pass
members.
broken up, but getting the turnover would have been
Of
really
course, Old
big.
Dominion would like to have a say in that. But certain
It's
teams,
2nd and
VMI,
goal. Ball on the 6.
VMI, Citadel, Furman, Richmond, Western Carolina haven't been able to compete as a lot of people thought. Quarterback's going to run with it. Intercepted in the end zone.
And that was just an outstanding pick.
Great play by the defender to high point the
Stolen
ball, but
away.
the quarterback wasn't in rhythm on the throw.
And Old Dominion's going to have another chance at it.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. 5 wide. He's going to try
Correct's going to keep it. He's not going to get a
Get
room.
away from the pressure.
Well, we talked
Not gonna be able to
all
get
week
room.
with
He's gonna be
coaches,
sacked.
especially when we met with them yesterday out at practice. They told us there's some big concerns about facing these
It
defensive
has
ends.
been
They
rumored
thought
for some
they might
time
be
that the
able to hold up
SoCon would
against it,
eventually
maybe
drop
get the
down.
ball
It's
out of
not.
the pocket a little bit quicker. Maybe use running backs and tight ends to help with double teams on
However,
the outside.
nothing has really come of
Right
this
now,
rumor.
whatever they thought they might be able to do,
East
they're back to
Tennessee
that drawing board
was
because these
invited. They
defensive
turned
ends are
down
just
the
too quick.
invite to join this conference. This conference in football, at least, as they left in other sports to join what is now the Gulf Star Conference.
Caught. Open
First
field.
down.
He's tackled. At
An
about
8-yard
the
reception.
31.
First down.
Conference is rumored for a move downwards
his
for
receiver.
the
And he's
SoCon
taken down
and the
at the
Missouri
37.
Valley.
I think he could have taken a risk down the field, but he played it safe instead, and that's one of the keys to winning ball games.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
On 2nd and 4.
He goes out of bounds.
Good
At the
catch.
40.
That's going to
As
be short
long
of
as
the
they're
first.
making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a plan.
Oh, there's a big run for the first, all the
Gains
way
his
to the
way
49.
49-yard line.
The move's so fresh. I haven't even moved this in yet. How about Chicago to the Big Ten? Who had that on their bingo sheet this year?
And he hits him hard at the 42-yard
It'll
line.
be a reality.
The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2
Old
remaining.
Dominion calling
2
the
minutes
first
left in the
timeout.
half.
And something about the Chicago logo with all these other teams just
He
feels
makes
right.
it to the 42-yard line. Five guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
From the end. They're going to hand it off for another first down.
Makes it to the 31.
With the carry. That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
That makes it so every single power conference has expanded.
Here's the
this season.
halfback on the
Or
screen.
will expand next season.
He's taken down at the 22.
The SEC gets Arkansas. That was the first domino to fall. The ACC got Boston College and Dave's show. We saw the Big Ten got
Throws it to the
Big Ten got
halfback on the
Chicago.
screen.
That puts them at
And he
13
tackles
as
him
well.
hard at the 13-yard
The
line.
Big
A pass
12
like that is so
now has
hard to
14
defend because the defender doesn't have a
as
great
they
play on the
add
ball
BYU
unless it's
and
underthrown.
Houston.
It's all based on connection between the quarterback and his
On the other
receiver.
hand, the Pac-10
They bring him down in the backfield.
adds SMU, San Diego State, TCU, and Utah.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And now he pitches it.
And the pitch. He's still on his feet.
Gets to about
Finally
the
brought
5.
down after the gain of 8.
And we'll take a break while the injured players
Ronnie
attended
Reed,
to.
he's injured.
That'll bring up 32.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. So here comes the backup quarterback to the end zone.
Got a receiver and he dropped it. So it's 4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. This will make it a field goal
Isaac.
game.
There's a
Somebody
timeout.
jumped early down there.
No, it's a flag. I think it's a false start penalty
False start. Offense.
on Old Dominion.
Once you're set,
That'll back
you
it
gotta
up.
stay that way. The slightest
fourth down.
flinch is going to be enough to draw the
How about
flag.
this name? Isaac Sandy Stainthorpe will be your starter next season. He's a sophomore this year. And on 4th and 7,
Kicks
this is a
up,
field
and
goal.
it is
Up
good.
and good.
And you got to think they're
And
pretty
how about
happy with
this
holding
as a
their field goal
halftime
right there.
score, 24-21. Old Dominion on top.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Stay tuned. Up next.
He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 28.
Stay tuned to up next. We'll be having another game. Our Southland Championship. Stephen F. Austin and Sam Houston.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
There's a first down
He makes the catch and
App
has
State.
a first down. The Golden Eagles taking their first time out of the half.
First timeout for the Mountaineers.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. Gets it out quickly.
Screenplay.
And he's tackled in the open field. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time
I
he
might
caught
have
the
to
ball.
push the kick back for this other game.
Zips it to
Well,
the
there's a
tight
first
end.
down.
They'll bring him down at about the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, incomplete.
From the 33-yard line. 2nd down.
Last play of the half, potentially.
Throws out and throws
Incomplete.
hands.
They'll have one more shot at it.
Number 23, the intended receiver on the play.
And they want the lead at half.
I guess he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle.
They had a last-second touchdown against Eastern 2 years ago. Incomplete.
Close to being intercepted. A tight first half.
And that'll
of
end the
football,
first
and
half.
we head to the break.
Who had this
24,
score? 24-21. Old Dominion leads Appalachian State. And I
Glad
will
to
be
have you
right
with
back.
us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollock here, completely locked in on that first half. The scoreboard operator was plenty busy, but you know who did absolutely nothing in the first half?
Who's that?
The punters. I'm not sure they're going to play enough to get a letter jacket in this game. This has been an offensive display. No need for kicking that thing away except extra points at the end of drives, it seems.
Yeah, we talk about offense, defense, and special teams, but when your offense is that good, you don't really need that many special teams, do you? You need your kickoff unit. Yeah, make sure you pack that. Make sure you bring your extra point unit. But, hey, the punter, if we don't need you for a day, I think that's pretty good. We'll be fine without you. Besides, kickers and punters are a little bit different.
Just about ready to start the second half. We're going to watch all the games around the country, including some coaches who like to sample the surface that they're
And that's
playing
going to bring
on.
us
I'll
right
keep an eye on
back.
that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the cafeteria. You want some turf? Some AstroTurf?
500
Yeah,
combined yards in this game.
Chew on that in the second
Through the
half.
air.
It's the second half for you to chew
That's
on the bread.
139 yards on the ground combined. Well, it's 3 turnovers.
Great first half and a tight ball game.
Appalachian
We're set
State
to
will get the
start
chance
quarter
to
number 3.
retaliate to start the second half.
He's to the 20. They'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
He's going to heave this one all the way back there. Finds him open to the 10. Touchdown. Mountaineers. 73 yards.
And that makes it 3 scoring tosses for him.
And he
He's been
heaves
letting
it.
it
Look
fly
at
today,
that.
and his receivers are making plays. That is a great touchdown.
Show him who you are. A big defining moment in the championship game. The final SoCon game for Appalachian State. Chad Daniels
And he
with a
tacks on
bomb.
the extra point.
And we have some Southern Miss fans here for some reason.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20.
Must be a nice
Tackle
drive up
made
from
the 22-yard line.
Must be a nice drive up the interstate from Hattiesburg for this game.
This deficit can be easily overcome.
That Southern Miss
But
team
they have
hasn't
to be
been
thinking
doing well,
if they
but
don't get
it's
something going
expected
on
that
this
they'll
series,
do
the
better
burden is gonna be
in the
felt by
future.
their defense. Nice run up the middle.
Southern Miss this season finished 4-8.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
They're going to be a bit more
Hands
open
it
to Conference USA in 2024.
Runs outside for a nice gain.
There was a rumor that if the SoCon was to move down, Conference USA would take Old Dominion and Appalachian, or would take Old Dominion and James Madison. They do have Liberty in their ranks, as there's the first down.
Gain of 6 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Isaac Sandy Stainborough is the quarterback here for Old Dominion in the absence of their starter.
And they make the stop at midfield.
Gain of 13 on the play. 1st down.
I think
And
that
off
is
to
their
the
starter
left.
back in. There's a first down.
Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
Gain of 11 yards. 1st down.
Pass time, throws it, finds a
Fires
man
up to his
in the
receiver.
needle.
And down he
First
goes,
down.
right around the 20.
Gain of 19 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Yeah, Ronnie Reed not in the game. He'll be wearing the number 14.
From the 20-yard line. First down.
For Old Dominion, even in his absence, about to eclipse 400 yards.
Tackle made at the 19-yard line.
We haven't even left the third quarter.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
I hope we do see Reed back in the game before it's over. They hand it off.
And he's tackled at the
An
11-yard
8-yard
line.
run.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1.
Scrambling
Stainborough's
around.
gonna keep
It's a
it.
fumble. It's
Fumble!
scooped up.
Appalachian State recovers at the 11.
Recovers the fumble.
And that's the 3rd turnover of the day for Old Dominion.
That just shows you how determined this defense is. Great play by the linebacker to come up with the ball after the fumble. I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a
And their
focus
last
on the
time on
passing
the
game,
field, they got a
and the
73-yard
offense got the job
touchdown.
done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
He's gonna
And
throw
he
that
just
one
gets
out to
rid
the
of it.
sideline.
The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 10. Southern Miss holds a 4-point lead. Quick pass. Tackle at the 11.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Now looking at offense, Old Dominion has the best offense in the conference at just over 32 points per game. App State is second, and there's a wide open first down.
Brought down at the 43-yard line.
On defense, these are two of the best defenses in the conference as well. App State's defense is the best in the conference at only 16 points per game allowed. Old Dominion, though, has had issues on defense. They're 27 points per game on average, and this is definitely more than
Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
the second best defense in conference would be James Madison. Finds a man wide open
Goes down the catch, and
again.
He's got room here.
He's in the end
And a
zone.
huge touchdown
Touchdown, Appalachian State. Mountaineers take a 10-point lead.
And that throw for 6 gives him 4 touchdowns.
Well, he's shown such great poise back there in the pocket. That's the main reason he's been able to find the end zone so many times.
And once again, from the red zone of Old Dominion, from the red zone of Old Dominion, from their own red zone,
So
pardon me,
that's a 5-play,
App State
90-yard
finds
drive,
Pater.
and a touchdown as a result.
I think the big thing there, Brad, is that they were able to execute the passing game. When you can get big plays and great execution, obviously you can move the ball down the field.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He'll return it from the 1. Oh, man, did he take a hit.
25-yard return.
Returns 24 yards.
Sets up a first down here for
There's got to be
Appalachian
some sense
State.
of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Catches
first
it, and
and 10,
he's
it's
looking
caught.
for more. He's pushed out of bounds. Around the 35-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
Offense lines up in a 5-wide set, and a defense anticipating pass here.
first and 10. Finds him open.
Slings it.
First down.
He's tackled at the 47.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. First down.
Now he's
He's
scrambling.
going to run it himself.
And
to
he's
the
taken
50,
down
he'll
at
get
the
3.
49-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
They come out in an
On
empty
2nd and
backfield.
7.
They go back
Finds
to
him
him on
in.
a quick throw.
First down.
He's taken down at the 40-yard line.
Number 37 on the tackle at the 40-yard line. First down.
Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts.
They got lucky on that play. That receiver was wide open, but the quarterback just missed him.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Completion's
Ball
going to
on
be
the 40.
second down.
And they're going to put
for
6
Old Dominion.
DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look.
Got a prevent and a 5-wide going up against each other.
All
Old
right to
Dominion
his
makes a
tailback.
catch.
They'll bring him down
7
around
yards.
the 32-yard
down.
line.
7 yards, 3rd and 3.
At the 32-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Up the gut.
He gets to about
First
the
down.
24-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Another handoff to the back.
There's a very impressive open field tackle.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards.
It's been a great tandem there. That's Kurt Brady, the running back for Old Dominion. This is an end zone touchdown.
Touchdown.
That was the receiver who went down with an injury earlier today.
A good football team has to consistently be able to capitalize when they're in the red zone.
Old Dominion
He
now
splits the
within 4.
uprights with the extra point.
35-31. Mountaineers still in the lead.
Number 21.
They line up to kick this one away.
The kick gets away.
From the 7.
To the 20, went to the
He
25,
makes it
and
maybe
that's
to
about
the 26-yard
where
line.
to go.
A close game here, and up and down the field with both these
There was
offenses
Ronnie
matching
Reed.
what the others done.
Well, it's fun to watch each offense get an opportunity to go out and make plays. And you're right, you almost feel as if one offense feels challenged and has to be able to bounce back, and they've done that.
There was a 73-yarder. And it's been amazing to see both these teams turn out. Looking at the Sun
Not
Belt,
sure that touchdown in their last
they'll be
possession's
playing
given them
in
some
the Sun Belt
confidence, but
East.
let's see if that carries them back down the field.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm.
Though they are
A lot of
actually
that has to do with his
in
preparation.
third.
You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football
They're
out of his
actually only
hands, that he's
third
feeling
in the
very, very
division in
confident in
terms
his
of
ability to throw the
projected
football against this team.
finish
It's 2nd and 6.
in terms of
Southern
odds of
Miss
winning that division
is up
behind
by 4.
FAU and Coastal, who have been in a back-and-forth battle since 2022.
And
And he is drilled
First
at the
down.
38.
Number 43 on the tackle at the 38-yard line. First down.
The most likely.
There's a
on the
player
left.
down.
Ooh, there's
I'm
an
not
injury
sure what
for
happened.
App State.
First down, 10
That
to go.
is an
Ball on their own
insane
38.
stat. I believe that's 44 combined first downs in this game. Make it
And he's shot
45.
out of bounds at the 49.
That's a gain of 11 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Most likely teams to win the Sun Belt are Florida Atlantic, Coastal Carolina, App State.
Loose football.
Oh, fumble!
They fall on it.
It's picked up by
And
Old
they make the
Dominion.
stop around the 40-yard line. That's a big break for this defense.
You know, this offense just can't afford to be getting
And that's
hit
what the
with
Monarchs
turnover
need.
bug. They need to hold on to the football.
And that's way before the knee hit the turf.
The last time out,
And
they
that's
were able
going
to
to
pick
put
up big chunks
Old
of
Dominion at
yards
the
through
40
the
with a
air.
chance to take
You
the
wonder
lead.
if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
He steps
one's
out
caught.
around the 34-yard line.
Gain of 5, and I think we have a classic brewing here.
That brings up second and 5.
Now he tries to buy some time.
A run,
Heading for the
play,
corner. Looks like he's gonna
Stainborough,
run.
steal
Inside
on
the
his
10.
feet.
First and goal coming up. He's
Inside
knocked
the
out after
10.
a big gain.
One of the most impressive quarterback runs I've seen. A tightrope act for Isaac Sandy Stainborough. First
He
and goal.
scrambled.
He's
They'll
got to
make
keep
the
it.
sack.
Not going to make that same mistake twice.
When you stand back there and take hits like that, you definitely are going to feel it the next day.
Sandy Stainborough from the UK. From the UK, born in Leeds, raised in London until the age of 8 years old before
They're
he
at the
moved
8. Second
to
down.
Richmond, Virginia.
Golden Eagles had one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to return. He's on the run.
Second and
Down he
goal.
goes. The
The 2-yard
7-yard
line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That makes it third and goal.
He's actually a projected scout for the London Monarchs of NFL Europe. They're going to
Looks
try
middle, got his back. Tackle made.
They
at the
tried
5-yard
it.
line.
on a 2-yard reception. They're not going to get it.
Number 31.
And here's 4th and
It's
goal.
4th down.
They're going to try
This
a
isn't
field
much
goal to
more
bring
than
it
an extra point.
within 1. I don't know if I would have. I would have gotten gutsy and
Kicks
gone for
away.
it. But
And it
still,
sails through the uprights.
Old Dominion brings it within 1. We're on App State to only
And it looks like they're
force a
ready for
field
the
goal when they
kickoff.
started at the App State 40.
It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 27. And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, he's putting up huge numbers, and I think you can go back and look at every throw that he's
Chad
made.
Daniels.
It's like a human highlight film in one football game.
Likely pick for the SoCon Player of the Year when it's all said and done.
He'll lead them out for another drive here, looking to add to his numbers and to their lead. Last time out, the offense wasn't able to convert on 4th down.
Brad, this offense, the last time they were out there, went for it on 4th down and came up short. And I'm all for being aggressive, but I really think you've got to be smart when it comes to when to go for it on 4th down.
1st and 10.
And when to
Oh, he's got to get rid of it
try to
quick. He
affect
does.
field position.
Finds a man on the
Let's
left
see if this
side.
offensive coordinator
And it's only going to get a yard.
has learned from some of his mistakes in the
451
past.
passing yards today
That brings up second and 9.
5
for
wide.
Appalachian State's Chad Daniels. On 2nd and 9, he's going to be
And he tackles
sacked.
him hard at the 21. We head to the final
A
quarter,
loss
and
of
we've got
7. It's going to be
great
the end of the
game.
3rd quarter.
The Golden Eagles
35-34.
lead it by 1.
Appalachian State in the lead. And looking at that Sun Belt again, next season, it's going to be very interesting
Welcome back
in
to
the
the
West,
action.
especially.
4th quarter. This one will decide it.
You're gonna have
Tight ball
Arkansas
game through
State,
3. Southern Miss.
Jacksonville
is up 1.
State, Louisiana Monroe, South Alabama, Troy, all in the same division.
Wow, big stop
Incomplete.
there early in the 4th quarter.
And that 3 and
the way
out
this
is just
game
what
has
the
been
doctor
played and how
ordered
tight it's
for Old
been,
Dominion.
every defensive stop will be huge.
Now, for my pick for the conference championship, I do like to see Florida Atlantic back in again. It'd be very interesting to see South Alabama capitalize on the momentum.
He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line.
FAU will be playing this year against Troy.
Well, this is where stars are born. We're early in the fourth quarter. They're behind, but they've got an opportunity to take the lead. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
9:21, the current time. It's 1st and 10 for Old Dominion.
Throws it in a hurry.
It's very in crunch time.
Around the 38-yard line.
Don't trust the clock.
The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set, and the defense counters with their dime look.
1st and 10 over the middle.
Open field.
1st down.
Tackle at the 24-yard
24. Score gives Old Dominion the lead. What's been a very back and forth affair.
He's going to try and scramble. And they
Can't get away from the pressure. A loss of 1 on the play. A credited sack for the defensive tackle.
The defense has got some of their best pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime to counter that 5-wide receiver set.
2nd and 11.
Oh, and a
Dropped
huge
it.
drop by the wideout here in the fourth quarter.
A 1st down would have
Biggest
been
third
huge.
down and long of the football game right here in the fourth quarter.
You gotta score here. You gotta score on this drive. You gotta keep it alive with a first. They're gonna run it, and they're not gonna get anywhere.
The 22-yard line.
A 3-yard run. They're gonna go for it.
And they've got the
4th
dime
and 8.
package
They're
in there
gonna
to
run
try
it.
and deal with this
They're gonna
receiver look.
try a 5-wide. A gutsy call when they didn't have one before.
The
Nothing.
receiver's brought down before he can get there.
Appalachian State gets
Both
it
teams
back.
realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game. Southern Miss up a point. He
Oh, a
flies
big
forward to
defensive
about the
play.
19.
Making it a 2nd and 9. I don't get Old Dominion's play calling there.
The quarterback in the gun, empty
You
backfield.
go for it.
5 wide receivers in the
On
formation.
4th and 8 at the 26, but you don't go it from 4th and goal from the
Down
3.
around the 31-yard line. They come out in a 5-wide set.
First and 10.
That's a great tackle at the 38-yard
7-yard
line.
gain to make it 7. 2nd and 3. Hand it off. A hole up the
And he's
middle for
level
the first
at the
down.
48. They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
First
Tackle
and 10.
after a decent
A
pickup.
6-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 4. There's another first down for the running back.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Oh, he's injured.
From the 39-yard line. First down.
He's going to be sacked.
Pressure, and he
Fumble.
fumbles the
Recovered.
football.
And he's got room to run. This is going to be a crucial scoop and score. Old Dominion takes the lead.
It always makes you nervous anytime a defender tries to pick up a fumble.
It's
and
a
run with it instead of
defensive
just
play.
falling. Man, did it work out for him here.
That
for a
puts
big-time
Old
play
Dominion in the
score.
lead now.
So the offense will stay on the
And
field.
now they're gonna
attempt
go
a
for
two-point
it.
Conversion.
A 2-point conversion will make it a 7-point game. They've been gutsy on
He's
some
scrambling.
times. Can he get in?
Get it.
No.
So the 2-point conversion is no good.
Here they try to put the ball in the air.
Tried diving for
Unfortunately,
it.
They were unable to convert.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
As if you could look at the entrance tunnel now.
Boy, this has been a fun game to watch, going back and forth.
You can see the
and back
Clarence
and forth. It's almost like watching a
Stasevich
tennis match.
Memorial
Whoever
Trophy
has the
being
ball
rolled
last,
in, the
my guess
SoCon
would be the team that
Championship
wins.
trophy.
It was a rough road on their last drive as the fumble led to a touchdown.
Brad, I know they turned the ball over the last time that they were out here, but it's important for these
We are
guys
going to be able
remember
to
they
crown
still
our
have
fourth-
the lead here.
our first
Even though
championship
the momentum
league
right now
winner
might be facing against them,
in
they've
about
got to
3.5
be able to
minutes.
settle down and find some confidence in being able to
It'll be a
reestablish
huge
who they
story
are.
to see Old Dominion
It's
walk
second
away
and
with
10.
it.
Ball on the 23.
And
Empty
maybe an even
backfield.
bigger one if
Quarterback
Appalachian
in the
State
gun. 5
holds
wide
it here.
receivers. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Flags are all over the place.
And
they'll
there's
load
flags, I think, for false start.
False start, offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
It's 3rd down and long. And losing by a possession, I would expect them to have to go to the air.
3rd and 10. 3:16 to go. He's going to heave it up there.
Here's a throw, and it's
Almost
picked.
intercepted.
Number 18.
But that'll nonetheless
Receiver on the play.
make it a 3 and out.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
And they'll punt it. Your Old Dominion, you want at least a field goal out of this.
And he has it on the corner.
And they'll get to the
And
45.
down he goes at the 45. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, but his blockers have to do a better job of helping him out. They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
Really questionable decision to field the ball there. Tough to get traction or even maintain your grip on the ball. That could have turned out even worse than it did.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
6-yard gain for the running back.
That's good for
We'll
a
make
gain
it
of 7 yards.
2nd and 4 from about the 49
Just
yard
under
line.
3 to go in regulation. Scrambling around.
Quarterback keeper, he's got a first
He's at the
down.
40. He's tackled at the 33.
And the British invasion continues on the ground.
Makes it 1st and 10.
Now he's scrambling.
He's going to keep it himself. He's got another first
He's
down.
at the 20. And he's taken
Inside
down
the
at
20.
17. Golden Eagles will use their first time out of the half. 1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They're going to keep it.
Gains
On the
his
option
way to the
play,
7-yard
just
line.
short of the
So
first
the
with
defense
another
has had
10
enough
yards.
of the no huddle as they call a timeout.
First timeout for Appalachian, or second timeout for Appalachian State.
Tackled for a loss. The Golden Eagles are going to have to call their
That
3rd and
will be
final timeout.
3rd and
So it's
2
3rd down,
timeout.
and they've got about 2 yards to
100
go.
yards rushing.
Well, as they
for the
take a look
running
at that
back.
injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback.
3rd and 2. They bring in the 3rd stringer.
What a play, and that is 1st and goal.
It's a first down, but he's short.
Held a gain of 8 yards.
If I didn't have the first running back here, the first quarterback
in the
here,
gun
I definitely
with
don't have
5
this guy.
receivers.
It's Buck Clifford. Buck Clifford to the end zone.
Finds his
Touchdown
receiver, touchdown.
from
We got a
El
change at the
Campo,
quarterback
Texas.
position. Gotta wonder how that's going to affect this offense. I
A
would
true
think the
freshman.
offensive
This
coordinator
is
and head
the
coach is just gonna
third
try to ease
quarterback
him
Old
into this
Dominion's
game
put in
at
that
the
scored
beginning.
today.
And he hits the PAT. It was a 7-play, 55-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
And Brad, right now, the offensive
All
line
right.
is winning the battle in the trenches, opening up some big running
Bainborough will return.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
How about that?
From his own
The
goal
first
line.
team in
Tackle
the
made
season.
at the 20-yard
The
line.
first team all year for 2KU to have 3 different quarterbacks score a
Both squads
touchdown.
are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
604 total yards.
Just
Old
under 2
Dominion.
to go in the game.
A statement today. But the game's not over yet. You gotta stop App State. And with this quarterback,
Tries to
oh, it's
thread the needle. It's
intercepted!
not going to work. He's taken down around the 29-yard line.
That's the 4th turnover for Appalachian State.
From the 29-yard line, it's first down.
And we're going to
He's at the 20.
see
Makes it out to
Stainsboro
about
back
the
in the
19.
game.
First down.
Old Dominion could get 50 here.
They'll bring him down at about the
With a minute to go.
17-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And they're going
From
to
the
let the
17-yard
clock
line. Second down.
run. 2nd and 7. Old Dominion. An improbable run.
And
In
he
their
hits him
first
hard at
SoCon
the 9.
season, they'll let the clock run here.
Gain of 8 yards.
For the first time in program history, the Monarchs are conference champions of the SoCon.
Offense, offense, and more offense. in this one.
47.
And it's finally over.
35, the
47-35.
final score.
That does it for this
Ryan
edition of
Reed,
NCAA Football
walking
14.
off the
For
field.
Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
47-35, your first final of the night. MVP honors, if I had to crown it, would go to backup quarterback for Old Dominion, Isaac Stainsboro, a.k.a. Sandy. 47-35, what an unreal final score. And the Old Dominion Monarchs win their first of what may be many SoCon championships. I expect this team to be a contender in the conference for generations. And I'm going to look at the stats here because I don't believe what I'm seeing. Take a look at that. 624 total offensive yards for Old Dominion in this one. 348 yards through the air. Southern Miss App State outgained them through the air. That's going to be a wrap for us. Stay tuned. Up next will be the Southland Championship as Stephen F. Austin and Sam Houston tango for one last time as SoCon members. Thank you all for watching this stream, and stay tuned from the 2KU